An 8.8 magnitude earthquake struck off the Kamchatka Peninsula in eastern Russia in the morning. A dangerous tsunami warning is being issued. Therefore, the public was urged to stay away from the coasts. The first tsunami waves reached the coasts of Kamchatka and Japan. Workers at the Fukushima nuclear power plant were also evacuated. Evacuation orders have also been issued in the United States, especially for the Hawaiian coast. We will discuss the latest situation and details. We have our News Global Foreign News Manager, Ada Turul, in our studio. Then we will talk with our guests about the dimensions, consequences, and details of this earthquake. Ada, hello and welcome. We welcome you. What happened in detail? What are the latest developments? Let's listen to you. First of all, the region.
We can now say that it was the strongest earthquake recorded in this region since 1952. We are talking about an earthquake at a depth of 19.3 kilometers. This is also the 6th of the 10 largest earthquakes ever measured in history. The last earthquake in Japan in 2011 was magnitude 9. Since that earthquake, we say that it is the biggest earthquake that has occurred on Earth. Therefore, since we are talking about such a big earthquake, the aftershocks are expected to be
That it's very big, right? Aftershocks are occurring over 7 times. And we've had...
Not only that, but it is said that these aftershocks may continue for a month. Now, yes, the place where the earthquake took place is the Kamchatka Peninsula in Russia, but look where it affected 16. I'll count the places in total. So we are not only talking about Russia. Where have tsunami alerts been issued? If we take a look at it right away, besides Russia, Japan, Taiwan, Philippines, China, we are talking about the state of Hawaii in the United States of America, and also the West Coast, California. Guam, Tonga is also the state of Alaska in the United States of America, Oregon. In Canada, even Vancouver is on high alert, and British Columbia is among the places where tsunami warnings have been issued. Mexico, Peru, and Ecuador are also on high alert. Now let's draw attention to the fact that since the beginning of this month, earthquakes have been occurring in Elif, Kamchatka.
Right, even the aftershocks are very big. Actually, was such a big earthquake expected because we always see earthquakes?
I don't know if such a big earthquake was expected, but I can say this. There have been 5 earthquakes since the beginning of the month, the largest of which was 7.4, mostly in the sea near Kamchatka. The largest of these was at a depth of 20 kilometers. Today we are witnessing the largest earthquake, 8.8. Of course, a state of emergency has been declared in the Kamchatka region. Meanwhile, the Kuril Islands, of course, are also being protected from the tremor. Affected. The latest information is that all evacuations have been carried out safely. The mayor even said that we had exactly 1 hour. That was enough time and all the people were evacuated. Of course, here we can see how prepared they were. That's why it's a big enough preparation to ensure that everyone was evacuated within an hour. There are obviously drills and experiences that have been done before. These measures have already been taken. Let's underline this as well. Of course, we are now talking about the impact that could reach New Zealand.
We're taking it. We are talking about an impact spread over a large area.
But we do not yet know where and how big these waves will reach. The first place where we expect it to reach at this time and where we expect to observe its impact will be Hawaii. Now let's talk a little bit about the situation in Hawaii. Elif is actually a resident of Hawaii, and although we think of those beautiful vacation images when we think of Hawaii, Hawaiians think of this style evacuation operations. They're very used to being on alert, to being on guard. There's a volcano in Hawaii. He often reports about it.
Yes.
Beklo or volcanoes are often active. So when Hawaiians get a warning message on their phone, it's not the first time. It's not something they would be surprised about. By the way, the image on the screen right now is from Japan. There, whales started to wash ashore with the effect of these waves. We know that
Yes.
4 whales have washed ashore. These images are of whales that washed ashore in Japan. Let me emphasize that.
So it's not only humans. We say that salsinemia is expected under the sea, The creatures there are also affected.